up, Whatty Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction is going to be for Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 103. And I'm freaking happy that we got a chapter this week, because last week we didn't have a chapter, and that really freaking sucked. So, anyway, hopefully we don't have that creepy-ass chipper person. Seriously, chipper people are just fucking creepy to me. How can you be so happy all the fucking time? Seriously. Anyway, let's get to it. Alright. He says he loves UA and stuff, but he rejected his admission offer? I don't get it. He's weird. Damn straight he's weird. Weird as he may be, he's just the real deal. He's the real deal. You best take note of him. It's just weird. The number one person, the top scorer, rejected his admission and went to UA instead. Why? Eraser, is that you? I saw you on TV and at the sports festival, but it's been so long since we've seen each other face to face. That look on Eraser's face is just so commie damn priceless. And I love it. Just that face. That lady, she's... Let's get married. No thanks. Oh, I'm trying to think who that reminds me of. Because there was another character that manga that does that. Oh, Moroku. Oh, that makes me think. It just reminds me of. It's the female version of Moroku. No thanks. Good one. As always, you've got an unamusing sense of humor, Joke. The smile hero, Ms. Joke. Her quirk is called roaring laughter. What the fuck is that kind of quirk? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? By forcing the people around her to laugh, she impairs their cognitive and motor skills. Her villain suppression techniques are insane. If you married me, we could start a family filled with unbearable laughter and joy. I love Eraser. That doesn't sound joyful to me. Blah. You guys seem pretty close. Our offices used to be close to each other, and we'd help each other out, coming to each other's rescue. A relationship built on mutual love. Eraser's like, untrue. Oh, your school's here with you too? I told you it would be fun to pull Eraser's leg. Yes, come over here, everyone, it's UA. Oh, it's really them? Incredible, truly incredible. All people I've seen on TV. First year's trying for a provisional already? That's awfully fast-paced. Well, to each their own, I guess. As expected, they do things a little differently. Let's see. Ketsubutsu Academy, second year, class 2. These are my kids. My name is Shindo. I must have been rough with all the trouble at UA this year, huh? But in that way, you were all able to strengthen your resolve to become heroes, huh? Marvelous! I believe that all heroes need to have have that fortitude of spirit. Fantastic! What a refreshingly straightforward, cool dude. And among them, the one at the center of the Camino incident, Bakugo. You have an exceptionally strong spirit. It's our privilege to stand alongside you all today. We will do our very best. I love Bakugo! I would have said the same thing! Screw off, shitface. The words coming out of your mouth don't match with that look on your face. Thank you, Bakugo! Bakugo, you took the words out of my freaking mouth. See, chipper people are scary. Chipper people have an agenda. And Bakugo pointed that shit out. Hey man, don't be rude. I'm sorry for his impoliteness. No, Bakugo is just fucking right. He just is. He's real, man. It's alright, just proof of how strong his spirit is. Hey, Todoriko, could I get your autograph? You were so cool at the sports festival, you know. Cut it out, you're such a fangirl. Huh? I will give you my autograph too. Hey, change into your costumes and we'll head over to the information session. Don't waste my time. Yes, ma'am. How do I put it? Meeting people outside of UA, it kind of makes you think. UA students are pretty famous after all, huh? Could it be you haven't told them yet, Eraser? So many. Well, then let us begin that provisional license thing, all right? My name is Mara, and I'm from the Hero Public Safety Commission. My favorite form of sleep is REM sleep. Good to meet you all. Dude, what? I wouldn't, like, I'd be like, huh? If I was there, I'd be like, what? My work has been so busy. I love the stress tear that's on them. My work has been so busy. I've hardly been able to sleep. There's just not enough manpower. I want to sleep. If I was that stressed out and working that hard, I would probably be in his shoes. All right, with that out of the way, let me explain this to you all. Dude, that looks like the fact that he looks like he's gonna pass out. That looks like that's me basically after a week of finals. After like a full load semester. That's just me. Yeah. If I'm taking like 14 units in a semester and I had like 3 or 4 finals in 1 week, yeah, that would be me. He looks like he's going to pass out at any moment. Is this guy all right? That's what coffee is for. Seriously. That's what espresso is for. There are 1,540 of you here taking this exam. We'll carry out an exercise to whittle down your numbers. Just like that, huh? Is he serious? In today's day and age, we are said to be living in a hero-saturated society. Ever since Stain's capture, there are many who question the current state of affairs with heroes. A hero cannot seek compensation for his efforts. It is a title one must be willing to go the great lengths of self-sacrifice to earn. As an individual, no matter what the motive, to put your life on the line to save others, but don't seek anything. That is the merciless expectation of today's society. In any case, be it for compensation or out of pure heroism, many heroes have endeavored and dedicated themselves to rescuing others and suppressing villains. From the beginning of its incident to its resolution, that window of time is becoming increasingly small and tight. All of you who receive a provisional license will be plunged into these rapids. For those who cannot keep up with that speed, excuse me, I'll say it clearly, it is relentless. Therefore, what's being tested is your speed. The first 100 examinees who achieve the required conditions will pass. Wait, hold on a second. There's 1,540 of us, right? That's like 5% of us, isn't it? Well, a lot has happened recently in the world. Just think of it as the hand you've been dealt with. Think of it as, just think of it as the hand you've been dealt with. Is he serious? Dude, it's the fucking real world. Deal with it. Even Levi will say, deal with it. And so I'll tell you about the passing conditions. Every examinee will have 3 targets. You can place them wherever you would like, but it must be an exposed area. Places like the soles of your feet or your armpits are not allowed. You'll each get 6 balls to carry. If ball hits a target, the target will light up. If all 3 of your targets get lit up, you lose. An individual, oh man, if someone was that extremely stupid and put it on their crotch, I would just laugh my ass off. I wonder if someone's going to be that stupid. An individual who lands the 3rd hit, oh my god, I just realized that. There would be an abridged moment where it would be, like a bridge Vegeta moment would be, why does he kick me in the dick? Oh, keep kicking me in the dick. I swear to Kami, I'm sorry, I'm just, ignore me on that. Wait a minute. An individual who lands the 3rd hit will be credited with the takedown. Those who have at least 2 takedowns pass. Those are the rules. Like, that's bullshit. What about the other people who at least get 1 hit or 2, or like the 1st or the 2nd hit? Why can't they get at least points? Come on, man. It's kind of like the entrance exam, no? Going against people is entirely different from going against robots. The number of balls we get is pretty tight. Are they encouraging a strategy where we wait and try to snatch the 3rd target? Compared to the entrance exam, the rules are severe. Like, I love Bakugo's look. The look on his face is like, bring it on, motherfucker. Well then, once the expansion is complete, balls and targets will be distributed to you all. We'll start 1 minute after you have all spread out. Expansion? All of you should be able to find a terrain that works for you, I think. Let's see. Make the most of what you have and do your best. How outrageously large scale. This is, I think I like this. I like that we're going to have a large battlefield. Well, we kind of have to here because there's over 1,500 people. Let me just make sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay. At least think, that's how I think about this reveal. In any case, it may be a bit excessive because of all this, I haven't been able to sleep. Hey, Eraser, your fly's down. Why am I always surrounded by these annoying types? I love Eraser so much now. Like, lately Eraser's just been fucking awesome. Anyway, 20 people. And Eraser's like, grumble, grumble. Anyway, 20 people, huh? It's rare of you to not have expelled anyone already, you know. You must be pretty fond of this class, huh? Aww. Not particularly. Wow, don't get embarrassed now. It's not very cool, you know. Let's go on a date. Shut up. But if that's really the case, it's weird for you. If it's just about the first to pass, there's no point in us trying to compete with each other. The best way to win is for us who all know each other's abilities to team up together. Everyone, don't stray too far. We should move in a group. Deku, you are so fucking smart. I love you, Deku. Oh, Bakugo! I love you. I love you, Bakugo. This isn't a field trip, dumbasses. See you later. You idiot, hold on. Oh, Bakugo! I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much, Bakugo. I'm out too. If we're in a large group, I can't demonstrate my abilities. Todoroki, Midoriya, we don't have time. Let's go. I really don't think it's a good idea to go around by yourself, but why is that? I mean, think about it. Everybody knows about us already. It's the same thing every year with this provisional license exam. If there's one thing to call a custom, it's the strategy is I just talked about. I'm sure the other schools are thinking the same way. I bet it's going to become a battle of the different schools, in which case it naturally becomes a matter of which school to target. Let's see. You know, Deku is right. It's gonna be it's making me think of Dragon Ball. Between the Crane and the Hermit School. It's making me think about that. I'm being such a nerdigan right now. But, like, dude, but the thing is if you're alone, though, like, I'm curious what you nerdigans think. Do you think that, like, Bakugo and Todoroki have more of an advantage, though, because they're alone? Because they're going to be able to scale the terrain better and be like a sniper. Amongst the competition of schools from all over the country, there's no school that does not share in the advantage of others not knowing your quirks. The top school that is featured in the sports festival, an event for all to see, quirks, weaknesses, and fighting styles are on display. But the thing is though, where Deku's kind of wrong, is that they haven't seen Deku's improvements because he's not using his arms anymore. He's using his legs. So they haven't seen his little trick yet. So Deku kind of has an advantage. It would have been okay to just admit your fondness for them, you know. Every time it's always starts the same way. Start! It starts with the UA crushing, a superpower that is destructive even to its own user. Well, if a stake sticks out, I'll hammer it down. The UA crushing, there's no particular reason why I didn't tell them about it. In the end, what they have to do doesn't change. It'll probably be more effective than just a stopgap, especially in the provisional license exam. They just have to overcome what stands in their way. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not missing anything on the bottom here. Okay. Being a hero means being able to get yourself out of a pinch. Once you become a pro, it's given that your quirk has been exposed to the world. I'm sorry to say, but we're looking a bit farther ahead than everyone else. Everyone, brace yourselves. Oh man, and that's breakthrough surrounded on all sides. Oh man, this chapter is interesting. Like I really can't wait for next week. It's gonna be interesting to see all the schools' different quirks, and I'm curious if we're gonna have something like World Trigger in the rank battles. And now that I'm thinking about, speaking of the rank battles, this really does remind me of how it's set up. It kind of reminds me of the rank battles minus, the virtual, where being in a virtual reality and world, and minus the actual triggers. The strategies are kind of similar too, if you think about it. If you haven't read World Trigger, you obviously don't know what I'm talking about. But if you have read World Trigger, you obviously do. It's basically they're with the different strategies, and I kind of like what I'm thinking is what I think is going to happen with it sucks that they don't have the headsets like they do with World Trigger, because otherwise they would be able to strategize more, a little bit better. But like with an operator like they do in World Trigger. But I think what's going to happen is you're going to have like the ones that split off by themselves, like Bakugo and Todoroki. I think they're going to be like a sniper kind of thing. Because they can be a sniper. Like people like heroes like Deku, they can't be a sniper. So like they're gonna be something like a Kuga, where they're gonna be a fighter. They're gonna be like a gunner. Like it's gonna be like a Kuga and Jin kind of thing. So it'll be interesting to see how this works, and I wonder if Todoroki, for example, would set if one of them is going to like set traps or something like that. I'm curious what you Nerdigans think. Do you think some of the people, some of the guys are going to set traps, or like what do you think their strategy is going to be? Because and the thing is if they're sticking in a group like that, that's really fucking stupid. Because if they lose as a group, then like what was the point of being in a group in the first place? I've read too much fucking manga. That's for sure. Anyway, let me know your thoughts about this chapter. Like, who do you think is gonna fight who? What do you think of the strategies that are going on? Like, especially, what do you think the strategy is gonna be? Especially with, do you think like Bakugo is gonna be like pull like a sniper thing? Do you think Todoroki is gonna be pulling a sniper thing? Because Todoroki and Bakugo are the ones that I think could get away with being a sniper. I kind of don't think Bakugo is patient enough to be a sniper. Todoroki, I think, could do it. Todoroki is patient enough to be a sniper. Bakugo, not so much. Anyway, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. And if you want to be a part of the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a couple things you could do. You could either donate to the Nerdigans Inc. Patreon, or you can purchase something off the Amazon wish list, the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wish list. Both links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitch and also my twitch.tv channel, because I might start streaming on Twitch if YouTube is being a pain in the ass. So yeah, I am going to start streaming Final Fantasy Type 0 tomorrow for sure. And I might be doing it tonight. I'm not sure. I'll see how tired I am from the struggle job. Anyway, until next time, Nerdigans, well, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!